I'm okay. Uh, had a good win Sunday versus Memphis. Really proud of our guys. I thought we played the right way for the most part. Things we still got to get better and clean up on some areas, but overall, really proud of our young men. Had a great win on the road, and but that's being said, that's history. That was obviously 72 hours ago. So our focus is all about St. Joe's. Coach Donahue, who one of the best coaches in the game, been a long time, long time head coach. Obviously, just took over St. Joe's this year with the previous coach went to the New York Knicks. But we have great respect for them. They've got a lot of really good players. Obviously, they're led in the backcourt by Deuce Jones, who can flat out play, and they got multiple guys who can score. Like I said, well coached. They run really good actions, and we'll have to play really well. I mean, we're going to have to play at a very, very high level, and I'm excited to see, can we continue to get better? I mean, that's our whole mission statement, is can we continue to get better as we continue to step on the floor? So as we enter into conference play in mid-December, hopefully at that time we're playing our best basketball. So the key for us is just get better every time we step on the floor. And tomorrow for St. Joe's is another opportunity for us to get better.
How impressed were you with the steps that Isaac took from his first game to game two against Memphis?
Yeah, no, Isaac took great steps. I would say a few things. Obviously, he's, we talked about it, being out of rhythm for so long, not practicing, being out because of injuries, and just trying to figure your team out as you go is just going to take some time. I really thought two guys I want to mention is Dravian. I thought even though he got in foul trouble, maybe his numbers didn't say certain things. He played the right way. He was really good defensively. Off the ball, he was really good defensively. I thought he really gave himself up, like the way he cut. His cutting was great. Really proud of his cutting. And I thought Kamani Hamilton played with a toughness and a disciplined mindset about him, and he had good toughness, and he looked like a tough, hard nosed player, and that was part because he wasn't being loosey goosey, worrying about things he can't control, and he had good discipline. Because that, he was a good player on Sunday.
How did it feel for you? I'm going to go back to Memphis for a moment. To go back there to Memphis to renew old acquaintances, see old places, and then win.
You first of all, you know what? My mother-in-law was supposed to come in and watch my kids, so my wife could come on the trip. She wasn't able to make it, so I had my wife and my kids, my children, with me on the trip. And I always say this: everything's deeper than it looks on the surface. And at the time, I was like, it's going to be tip with the kid. I am so happy my mother-in-law did not come and watch the kids, because to have my kids plus my wife there to experience that, the tribute video that they did, they gave me an incredible standing ovation to meet and see everybody again from our time in Memphis. I mean, my three daughters were all born there in Memphis. So it was really special. It was awesome. I'm so, grateful and appreciative of that. And it was incredible to see everybody and relive those moments and experiences that we had, and a lot of my former players, and just people, the ushers, the people working at the concession, security, just people at the loading dock. I mean, it was just seeing everybody, and of course all the fans. It was a special day, and of course once the ball was tipped, my focus was on winning the game, and we were fortunate to win. And look, Danny Hardaway, I'm a big fan. I've known him a long time. I think he did a great job. And besides us playing, when UNLV is playing Memphis, I'm always rooting for them to do well.
Coach, do you have any updates on injuries around the locker room?
Yeah, I mean, it's just I've never seen anything like it. In my time of coaching, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, right now, we went in the game, we had no Logi because of the injury. Then in the first half, Tyron Jones got poked in the eye. How about that? We didn't know he was going to be able to get back the second half. Fortunately, he did. Obviously, Isaac Williams' second game. We're still, kind of just figuring it out. Nas Cunningham played, but didn't practice for 3 days leading up to it. Went through shoot around because of the ankle injury. So we're just kind of the day by day. So I would say the update is I'd probably keep it say right now, based on what we had available for us in the Memphis game, I'm assuming will be available for us in the game tomorrow night for St. Joe's. And hopefully, my thing is, I'm hoping by we get to conference play, everybody's healthy, everybody's good to go, and that's what the goal is by mid-December.
It looked like Emmanuel's starting to make progress a little bit.
He is making progress. He's off the crutches. He's able to do some things. The timetable of when he's to get back, obviously, as you know, it's out of my hands because it's going to be up to Emmanuel and the doctors to how Emmanuel feels and the stuff that he goes through and in his ramp up. But I think, it's a good sign that he's moving in the right direction.
Mason dressed for the first time. Is he going to play tomorrow?
Mason's has been cleared to play. He practiced. He's been out about a month, so he practiced last week for about 2 or 3 days, which was great. Went through shoot around. I thought he did some really good stuff. Will he play tomorrow? Just based on, I'm just trying to win the game, so I want to put the guys on the floor to help us win the game. And if I feel Mason's one of those guys to help us, I'll get him on the floor. And but Mason's going to be a good player for us. It's just he's a freshman and he missed a big month, so it's just going to take some time. I mean, I would have loved to have him in those exhibition games to be able to let him get some run so I could see. So, but unfortunately, that's just part of the deal. So we'll just see as each game goes by.
What are some of the books you going to past games?
Well, I tell you what, we better not, and I've always said this, even when I was coaching at Memphis and Georgia Tech, first of all, everybody's good. There's not that much, separation. I mean, the parity amongst college basketball is the best it's ever been. And you can say that's because of the NIL portal. I don't know, but the parity is incredible. There's really no margin of error between anybody. The parity is unbelievable. And just like you can't drink the negative when there's negativity after a tough game, you can't drink the praise either after a good win. Because both of it's poisonous. It's not good for you. You can't digest it. You've got to be just, making sure that you're just getting better every day. So we've got to continue the trend of getting better. And that starts on the defensive end. And that's a big thing for me and us is all my teams and all my years has been about toughness and defense. And we had a stretch there where a couple games where I didn't think we were, real tough. And so I felt we showed toughness on Sunday, which I was pleased about. But I love our group. I love our team. I love our guys. We just got to keep getting better. We got to keep getting healthy. November is just part of the deal is trying to figure everything out, keep getting better. And then hopefully by the time we get to mid-December, we're playing our best basketball when we enter conference play.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Thanks.